Everyone, Keith at Armo Farms. Today I was out doing some chores. January the 2nd, 2026. Happy New Year's if I hadn't done told you. Yeah, if I hadn't told you, you don't want mine, so Happy New Year's. Well, I walked around and I saw some red maple starting to bloom out, and I got kind of concerned because it's kind of early. I seen a friend of ours, Hope Sadler, up in I think it's Fort Mill, South Carolina. He had a picture on his Facebook the other day saying that his had started, and that was about 3 weeks early, I think he said. But anyway, I went out and checked in, and I saw some red buds, but I didn't see any kind of any blooms or anything. And I went out Christmas Day, which was a week ago, and the red maple had some blooms on it. There wasn't any bees around it at the time, and I got kind of concerned. I said, if they start pulling pollen this early, it's probably a pretty good sign that they gonna start building up fairly quick. So I said, I'm gonna put out some open feed just to see. And I'm about 250 yards from my bee yard, and I put some out in my backyard, and this is what I got. I mixed up some 2-to-1, and I put it out here about 1 o'clock. Now today it was 64 degrees here. It was calm. It was clear. Now we got a little overcast coming in. Now the time is I think it's 4:47 according to this clock, according to this phone. But as you see, the bees are out. I got my sugar water in there. I got this thing on top of it because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and I didn't want any water to get in my thing or in my bucket. I need to get me one of those storage containers and drill the holes in the side that way I can put a lid on it. And I see a lot of people doing that, and they seem to take that down pretty well. But I'm glad to see the bees are flying. I've been down to their hives today. I hadn't seen any I hadn't seen much pollen coming in. I don't think it's really pollen that's coming in. That little fella there decided he wanted to land on my hand, but just cleaning up a little bit. I ain't but about 2 foot from the sugar water. They'll land on you, but they don't bother you. They just clean yourself up and fly off. There she goes. But anyway, I was down. What I saw coming in on my bees was I got some cow feed out there that I feed the livestock. And when I was getting the feed out, there was a bunch of bees rolling around in that feed. I reckon they're getting that dust off that corn. It ain't gonna do it much good. I don't think there's no protein or anything in it for them. So I guess I'm gonna have to put out some pollen sub. I had put some pollen patties on back in October. No, what? I'm sorry. 1st of November. And it took them about 2.5 weeks to take it down because they had plenty of stores. But as I went down there yesterday, today's Friday. I went down there Wednesday. They were starting to get a little light. So that's another reason I decided I'd put this sugar water out. Anyway, that's all I had today. I just wanted to kind of give you a rundown on what was going on. Hope y'all have a good day. Happy New Year's. God bless.